It's a government that, when they were in opposition, their campaign and everything was based on the fact that they are coming to move this country from taxation to production. I've seen some flyers going around. They've written taxathon, 8 years of more taxes. In their first year, Ken Oforiatta, the cousin of the president, who is in charge of the finance, and let's put it on record that about 85 sitting members of parliament within the New Patriotic Party came out with a press release that Ken Oforiatta must go and that he is incompetent. The president called them and they shut them. It is also on record, you can find it. Kwame Pienu, a renowned economist, says Ken Oforiatta, the Yale graduate, is a historic disaster of an economist. History, all time, disaster. There's a scripture I love so much. 1 Corinthians 10:23. All things are lawful, but not all things are helpful. All things are lawful, but not all things build up. According to what I have here, the introduction of VAT on electricity can be found in tax books, section 35 and 37, and the first schedule 9 of the Value Added Tax VAT Act 2013, Act 870. There is supposed to be VAT on electricity. So it is lawful according to the scripture. It is lawful. But scripture says not all things are helpful. The fact that you have the right to do something doesn't mean it's good. This is not helpful. And I will go into the reason why it's not helpful. The more reason why Ghanaians are complaining now. And the government on January 1st, 2024 announced the imposition of a value-added tax on specific section of electricity consumers in the country. This is to those residential. If you are running an industry or a shop and your meter is named or tagged commercial, you pay this VAT. When you take your receipt, it's on it. The idea is that you are using it to make profit, to make money. So as part of your profit, give small to government. And any country, every country in the world pay taxes. I did a little studies on taxation and some taxes. Some of these taxes that we are supposed to pay, you are a corporate person, so you pay corporate tax. There's also income tax, payroll tax, corporate tax, as I said, sales tax. That is when you sell the taxes you pay, we all pay. Property tax. This is where, as a country, we have not been able to, charge people for the properties they own.
If you look at the
when you look at residential buildings and all that, we are supposed to pay taxes on it. But let's ask ourselves, are we paying? We are not paying.
Now they have agreed with the assembly.
It's been over the years. Yes, I don't blame just this government. Government in the past have not been able to take it. So we have sales tax, and then property tariff tax. Now let's go into what tariff tax is. Taxes on imported goods, imposed with the aim of strengthening domestic businesses. So the idea is that the things we import, you pay taxes on it. Sometimes taxes, the fundamental rule of taxes is that you take from your people service goods and all that, and you use it to develop the country, build roads, schools, hospitals, and all that. The ordinary Ghanaian will ask, you have been taking so much from us. Where are these things that we are also supposed to enjoy as a result of the taxes that we pay? That debate is there. Your callers, many of them made mention of it. But sometimes you put taxes, you impose taxes on certain things to curtail certain things. In the health sector, they say cigarette smoking is dangerous to your health. So you put taxes on it. Those who import pay high on it. So those at the end users also pay high in buying it. So there are some that cannot afford. You save them and their health issues. If you think you have the luxury of buying it, government earns something from it. Your health is also at stake. For instance, hypertension. You know they are about to put 20% tax on hypertension. The consumption. Me sitting here, I don't drink hypertension. And hypertension, excess consumption of it also has serious implication on your health. So for me, it's good. I will not take it. But the consumers will also shout that it's now expensive, right? So the VAT, which is supposed to be valued added tax, you, the end user, pay for it for the value that has been added to it. Now, I'm in my house. I need electricity to iron my clothes. Are you telling me that is the value addition? I need electricity to preserve my food. I added, when I bought the rice, I paid VAT. Now I've cooked my rice. I was unable to consume all. I decided to put some in the freezer. I need electricity. I'm paying electricity on, the conservation of my food. Now, I need those who use air conditioning and fans and all that. With the heat, without it, I can sleep. I can't have a comforter. Now, by so using the fan or the AC, air conditioner, to cool my body, value addition to my body. So I sleep well. That is value addition. So it is lawful. NPP is hiding behind the laws to implement it.
But some have said that perhaps this has been or the government is directed by the IMF to do this.
Absolutely.
Because it's part of the law. Why haven't successive governments implemented it?
Absolutely.
Actually, the only change in dynamics is the fact that the IMF are in town. So
yes.
These are things that we're looking at.
So even though this law was passed in 2013, it has been sitting on our books. No, until this year, no government had implemented. Even though lawful, those who did not implement it thought it was not helpful.
I think the timing is wrong.
Everything about this NPP government over the past 8 years,
money to sustain their lives without the taxes.
The government.
So sometimes they ask me, would you prefer the light off or you pay more?
The government has gone to. The government is with the IMF, and as part of their conditions, you need money. So for them, they will send their people to come. Are there things that you are doing that you are supposed to stop? Are there some charges you are supposed to charge and you are not charged? That is how come every day you are coming to us for money. We are not Father Christmas or NGO.
And please wrap up. So
wrapping up, I would say that this year alone, this government has piled or introduced about 20 taxes. I'm just coming from my insurance for my car. Just coming from there. I was there at 8. They finished with me within 20 minutes. I came here. Car insurance is up. Last year I paid somewhere 270 something. You know, if you insure your car and you use it over time, with time, the charges goes down. But this year it's gone up for more than about 130 cedis. If you are to go to the DVLA to license or register your car, you are supposed to pay emission charges of 100 cedis. There's been charges on emission. I'm sure very soon, smokers, if you are passing, you'll be charged because you are emitting. This is MPP, and this is the legacy of His Excellency John Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as the head of the economic mismanagement team. You can't call this management.
VAT.